Hi everyone, it's time for another Bible story with Bekah, and this week it'll be our second week of our October Sunday School. So last week we talked about the very first story in the Bible, which was creation. And we talked about all of the things that God did on the first 7 days, and we talked about Adam and Eve and how they were the first humans and how Adam named all of the animals. Well, now some time has passed since that first story in the Bible, and Adam and Eve did some bad things. They sinned because they didn't listen to what God told them to do. And some other bad things happened, so God needed to do something to make humans good again. And so what he did was he sent a flood. And we're going to learn about that flood, which teaches us that we are forgiven from all of our sins. Because, you and I today might do something that's not so good. We might lie, or we might hurt our brother or sister. And that's technically a sin because we're doing something wrong. But we are forgiven by the people that we do that wrong thing to, and we're forgiven by God. So let's read the story called Noah's Ark, and if you have your Spark Story Bible out, you can follow along. It starts on page 20. We did already read this story once for a Bible story with Bekah, but we're going to do it again to read it for Sunday school. So let's get started. A long time passed since God created the world. People forgot about God except for one man. His name was Noah. He loved and obeyed God. I am very sad that people have forgotten about me, God said to Noah. I am going to bring rain to flood the earth, lots and lots of rain. Build yourself a huge boat of cypress wood. Noah did just what God said and made a big, big boat with lots of rooms. Noah was 600 years old when he entered the boat with his wife, their sons, and their sons' wives. God brought 2 of every kind of animal to the boat. Elephants and zebras, lions and tigers, pigs and giraffes, dogs and cats, deer and rhinos, bears and cows, horses and goats, lambs and monkeys all came 2 by 2. All different kinds of animals, birds, and creepy crawly things came to the boat. Noah took all of them into the boat. Then he shut the door. Inside the big boat, the lions roared, the dogs barked, and the birds chirped. It was stuffy and stinky. It was muggy and hot. On the outside, it rained and rained. It rained big, giant drops and little baby drops for 40 days and 40 nights. The rains came down and the floodwaters came up. The water splashed on the sides of the big boat and pushed it up and down for 150 days. Finally, it rested on the top of a tall mountain. Noah waited and waited until God said to him, "Come out of the boat, you and your wife and your sons and their wives." Noah's family and all the animals came out of the boat. They put their feet on dry land. They ran and skipped and jumped. They twirled and danced in the sunlight. They thanked God for the land, and God blessed them. Noah's family grew and grew. The animals and the birds and the creepy crawly things filled the earth again. God painted a rainbow of brilliant red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet across the sky and promised, "Never again will water flood the earth. Whenever you see the rainbow in the clouds, I will see it too, and I will remember." So after this story, I have a few questions for you to talk about with your families. The first one is, what would you do if God came up to you and asked you to build a ginormous boat that would fit your entire family and all of the animals on the earth? 2 of every animal, 1 boy and 1 girl of each animal. Do you think you would do it? And how would you even start? Noah just got up and was like, "Okay, I'll build this boat for you, God." But I don't think people could do that if they were asked that nowadays. But talk about that and see if you would actually go and do that for God. The second question I have is, have you seen a rainbow lately? I saw one, I think, last week, and it's right out here over our deck, and it's so beautiful to see a rainbow. Every time from now on, if you see a rainbow, I would love it if you could remember this story about Noah and how God sent that rainbow to promise Noah that he would never send a flood again. And the rainbow ultimately shows God's love for us because of what he promised. So, because of that love, I would love it if we could sing a song together. And God's love always makes me think of the song Everlasting Love. And we've sang it before in Sunday school, but for those of you, if you're new, it's very easy to catch on. So let's sing it together. It goes like this. Your everlasting love is higher, higher, higher than the skies. Your everlasting love is higher, higher, higher than the skies, higher than the skies. Oh, the wonders of your everlasting love is higher than the ooh, 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 ooh. Your everlasting love is deeper, deeper, deeper than the seas. Your everlasting love is deeper, deeper, deeper than the seas, deeper than the seas. Oh, the wonders of your everlasting love are deeper than the ooh, 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 ooh. Your everlasting love is reaching, reaching, reaching out to me. Your everlasting love is reaching, reaching, reaching out to me, reaching out to me. Oh, the wonders of your everlasting love are reaching out to ooh, 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 woohoo. Thank you for singing with me. And in the description box below, I have left a link for a coloring sheet that you could do at home that has a rainbow on it, so you can remember that rainbow and that promise from God and God's love for you. So thank you for joining in this week. We have only 2 videos for the week of October, or for the month of October. So if you've listened to Creation and Noah's Ark, we'll see you again in November for another Bible story with Bekah. Bye, everyone.